So used to seeing us buying from car boots, rummaging through boxes,
digging for treasure.
Now we're going to live true to the global thrifter's name, and we're going
global. So we're here in Thailand.
Yes, and if you don't know who we are, I'm Jack.
And I'm Emily.
And this is Remy.
And we are the global thrifting.
Indeed we are.
Full-time resellers.
Yes, we buy low, sell high to pay for our living, pay for our bills, pay our mortgage, and allow us to go travelling.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're going to be taking you around thrifting Thailand and then Malaysia. So stay tuned for the series.
Yeah, there'll be a few episodes included in this out each week.
So we hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, smash the huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new around here. Without further ado, let's get
thrifting.
So first up, we've got Clothes Dumpster. Now, unfortunately, there was some copyright issues with some music playing, so you've got our lovely voices. It's like we're doing a podcast.
Yes, we're going to talk over and have a little chat about what we can see.
So this place we went to when we went travelling before, and we love it. Love a rummage.
Yeah, this one is the typical pilot high, sell it cheap, and it was quantity over quality.
This lady was asking me if it was her size. That was what it was.
Em's always helping out the locals. So yeah, it really is. Get in there deep and have a good rummage around. There wasn't much.
Cheering twice.
There wasn't much for us, unfortunately, but there was lots to look at, and it's just nice to have a nose.
I think what we found was it was a lot of sort of American sports day, that sort of vibe.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. It was sort of stuff that not big brands at this place, but it was interesting. There was a few different things. I think we ended up picking up one item, which I don't know if I caught on camera. There was just enough room to push Rem around in the pushchair.
Nice bit of tie-dye there.
Yeah, there's a lot of tie-dye. Em's wearing tie-dye as well.
So next up, we've got a hand-picked, cherry-picked, thrifty shop.
It is. So this is a reseller's business. It's not just a free-for-all like Clothes Dumpster
So they're
was.
selling online, aren't they?
They are. I think they're on Instagram as well. But it's a cool shop with some real nice hand-picked bits that brands that are good brands.
Yeah, there were some really good brands here, but there was also a lot that was maybe out of budget.
Yes.
Not if you're buying for yourself. If you're buying for yourself, it was a reasonable price.
Definitely.
But for us as resellers, obviously to take it home, whether that's sent in or in our bags, the price margins.
The margins weren't there, and some of the stuff. We're not big clothes resellers, and some of it might have been £20, and when we looked it up, it might have been worth £30 or £40, so it's very reasonable, but it's just not worth it.
If you're very confident in it, then I think it would be worth it, but always more tie-dye, love a bit more.
They do love a tie-dye. They do quite well because they tie-dye a normal t-shirt, just Craig's stag do.
They make a boring t-shirt fun.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, they do really, really well.
So now we're flicking through the maybe higher price shops from this.
Yeah, they had some shirts as well. So you see the Polo Ralph Lauren, a lot of Polo Ralph Lauren because obviously it's America. And you got Thrasher top there. The label on the back told me that it might not have been genuine. Wasn't too sure. Same for the Polo sport t-shirt, but I think it is legit. But yeah, there's a lot of them there.
Oh, Mickey Mouse hat.
Yeah, there's a big box of hats here, and I did ask the lady, and I think they're sort of priced. I think she said 100 baht was the sort of cheapest, maybe 150, and we're working on 40 baht to the pound. So what?
So that makes about £2.50.
About £2.50 for a hat. Quick maths then, well done. But yeah, £2.50 for a hat, which you might get £10 for. So yeah, it's not bad. It's worth picking up. Well, it's definitely worth a look anyway.
So here we found an actual single stitch t-shirt.
Yeah. It's always on the lookout for single stitch tees. This was a running
pony on it?
running wild. No, I think it's a stallion or a horse, but it is a made in USA vintage tag, and I think she was asking about 250 baht, so maybe £6 or £7. So not a bad price, estimated worth maybe £20-30.
I think Becky would like that.
I think Becky would definitely buy that. But yeah, it's worth picking up, and we actually asked her about the prices for t-shirts because nothing was really priced, and she came over and just gives a quick rundown of sort of prices. Front and back was different price.
Oh yeah, so basically if it had image on the front,
Yeah.
it was cheaper. If it had front and back, it was
You're paying more for the more print.
even though they didn't print it themselves.
Even though it's vintage, yeah, but it's the older tees or something. They were pricing them fairly, or if it's made in Thailand, it was 100 baht.
150. Okay, is 150 the lowest, or any 100 or not? Is all
100 made in Thailand.
Oh, made in Thailand. Okay, okay. Alright, curb.
So we are in a new shop. This one is a Tiger brand. There were two, wasn't there?
There was 2 shops.
In Chiang Mai?
Yes.
Have we said we're in Chiang Mai?
I don't know.
We're in Chiang Mai.
We're in Chiang Mai, North Thailand.
And this was a Tiger thrift shop.
Yes.
And they did have another one, which we do go to later.
Yes, there's 2 different stores, and this is a again thrifted one.
I just dropped my phone.
You did just drop your phone. Yeah. This is a hand-picked shop once again, and I think they might sell online. But it's just it's full of interesting bits, but some of the prices are up and down, and we didn't find a lot that tickled our fancy.
Tickled our pickle.
Exactly.
But like Jack said, there was some really cool bits, and it was nice to see, and it definitely gave us some inspiration of what to look out for at home. I know we did eBay a few bits that were on the higher price scale. Does that make sense?
What, as in like price checked them?
Yeah, we price checked them when they were higher priced at the shop, and it gave us some inspiration for when we get home, things to look out for.
Exactly.
Because you know what, when you stop learning,
you stop earning.
So we are always learning.
You know, we don't genuinely buy a lot of clothes.
This was nice.
But when in the right place, right time, you have to have a go. Yes, as Emma said, that baseball tee was interesting. I think it was the 2007 baseball tee, pretty cool, and the price was pretty good as well.
Flicking through the denim jackets there.
Yeah, have a little nose. Gap there. You know, we saw Gap a few times. I think, again, maybe because it's an American brand.
So there definitely was a few shoes that I would have picked up if condition was on their side. I think some of them were reasonably priced, but the soles were a bit...
Yeah, they're well used.
A bit too crappy.
And some of them, I'm not sure if were genuine or not. Now this rail was their AA rail. Now they were asking equivalent of like £25 for some bits. And some bits I'm pretty sure weren't vintage. But because they're band tees and tour tees and that, I think people obviously...
Which band tees do so well, well, depending on the artist, obviously.
Yeah, but I didn't see many that were old, and if they were old, they were asking even more. So that one is 2,000 baht, so at 40 baht a pound.
Wow, it's really cool, to be fair.
It's a £50 shirt, and it is a really cool vintage American, like Hawaii shirt.
Would I pay £50 for it though to resell? Probably not.
No.
But we could be wrong.
Yeah, that could be a £300 tee, and we've just passed up on it. Now this is a vintage, genuine vintage Ajax football shirt, really nice. And I did check the price on this because they were asking £30, and I checked just in case it could be a £100 football shirt. It wasn't. It was about a £30 or £40 shirt.
And another one.
So this is another shop full of clothes. As you can see, the rails are absolutely rammoed.
Jammoed.
So we're looking at jackets, so I'm thinking value for money. If we're going to put clothes into the bags, I want them to be worth fair money. So this jacket's 250 baht, so what's that, about £5-6?
Oh,
that's
this
for a
is
feeder
really
one.
Cool.
It's a grand opening, September 4th, 2001, Disney Sea Tokyo theme park jacket. So yeah, loved that. I think that's the same price, 250 baht.
I like the Converse jacket, but I wasn't too sure on the
genuinity.
That thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Kink's top.
Yeah.
But I'm not
this
sure.
This definitely, I'm 90% sure that is just a print on a new tee. Look at that label. The wash label is definitely.
If that was a real
Kink's
vintage top,
1980s tour t-shirt, then it's not a single stitch, which I think it might be if it's a 1980s t-shirt. You know, I could be wrong.
Oh, hello.
So again, loads of trainers.
I feel like these shoes, that was full of fake shoes, unfortunately. But baseball.
So I thought the baseball gloves may be a slightly different option, not breakable, fit them in a bag and have a go. But I looked them up and the brand wasn't worth that much. Oh, what do I see there? Hello.
So this next shop, we actually thought was a bit of us.
Yeah, when we saw it on the map, and because we were googling thrift stores, thrift shops, and antique shops.
Vintage shop near me.
Yes.
But unfortunately, everything we did ask for was not for sale. It was a prop. So
these swords weren't one of them because I knew we would struggle to get them back into
just
England. But yeah, we did ask about a few things, and either priced out of our budget of what we would spend on things, or they genuinely just weren't for sale, which is a shame. But it was a cool thing. It was a cool place to walk around and have a nose. Oh, hello.
I think if our backpacks were a bit bigger, we might have took a bit more home, but I don't think we're going to fit a chest of drawers in.
No.
In them, unfortunately. So this next shop, Jack actually went on his own. He was let loose. Not sure if that's a good thing or not, but
yeah, but I did go and I did find a couple of bits which was quite cool. The first thing I did pull out, again, was a lot of tie-dye, but was this Paramount tee. Now it's nice, cool. Yeah, it's a cool top. It's smaller size than I'd like, but it's on, you know, what appears to be a vintage tag. It's got a single stitch. It had a few things going for it, apart from the size, unfortunately. However, this next top I didn't pick up, but it is obviously, as you can see, a Modern Warfare Call of Duty top, but it did have some paint stains, and it's on a Gildan tag, so I just wasn't too sure, so I left it.
This t-shirt was really cool, and Jack brought it back. Actually, you FaceTimed me and
did.
said, "Can you get this stain out?" And I said, "I'll do my best,
Yes,
darling."
you use the pink stuff, or Vanish or whatever, and yeah, it's,
Stain
I don't know
remover.
how, perfect, I don't know how old it is, but I know it's got a bit of age to it maybe, and it definitely was worth picking up.
We've got some negotiation footage.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. And you?
Good, very well.
Welcome.
You got some t-shirts on the rail outside?
100 baht.
100 baht.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is? Do you know any idea?
Watching again.
You think it'll come out, you think?
Yeah, watching again.
Okay. You do 80 baht each, 160? Just only a little bit off.
Give you 180. 100 low price.
Oh, no, I respect that, I respect that.
180.
180?
Yeah.
Okay.
Open pack sale.
No problem. Yeah, go on, we'll take them.
Have jeans you don't like? But short have.
I know, you've got a lot of jeans, a lot of Levi's. Okay, so we're in one of the better shops that we found actually, so I'll just show you around quick. So you got the jackets at the front there, all 100 baht, and then the ones here are slightly more, so you've got a feeder top there for 150. It's a pretty cool top, or jacket, and I think it's 150 here, so sort of general prices. It's 40 baht to the pound, so you're looking at what, 100 baht, about £2.50. If anyone's watched a few of our videos before, you'll know that we don't necessarily pick up a lot of clothes back home. Just not something we enjoy selling and processing. Cool DHL top there. It's not something you see every day, is it? And that's the thing, we'll come out here hoping to find sort of weird and wonderful, you know, stuff that you're just not going to find in your charity shop back home on the regular, you know. So we were hoping to be able to find some stuff cheap enough that we could buy it, send it home, and then wholesale it to other resellers, sort of pay a couple of quid an item, sell it for a £5 an item, they sell it for £20–25, and we just have a bit of fun buying stuff out here, and then potentially make a little bit of money, but it's just sort of not a lot, but it's just a bit of fun. However, the prices are, you know, £2.50 for a jacket is not a bad price, but postage, you know, we found someone offered us, well, I looked online and you can see an offer for 50 kilos for 350 quid. It works out like, I think it's like £7 a kilo. If you added on £1 or £2 per item minimum, you know, so then you're buying a coat for £2.50, add £2.50, that's £4.50. You know, we don't need to sell it for at least £7–8, you know, £6–8 sort of to make any money ourselves. There's lots of just funky items, which it's fun to look through, and there are some cool bits. We're learning as we go, but we'll see. If we find stuff, we might bring some bits home. We've bought a couple of bits so far. I don't know if I've already said, but I'm wearing it's not vintage, but I'm wearing a Thailand, I think it's their national football team top. Paid like £2. No, I didn't. £3. Right. But yeah, we have a little nose, see what we find, and see you in a bit.
Back once again for the Renegade Master.
So this Rally Art is not a brand I'd ever heard of before, but after seeing a 5,000 baht price tag, I did look it up, and it was worth about that.
This jacket was really cool, but it was very heavy,
Yeah.
and not really sure if the weight. We are planning on sending a box home.
I think we're asking 1,200 baht, so it's like £30. This was a custom. The gentleman said it was a custom piece, but quite cool. Again, about 900 baht, so not too bad that one.
So we've got some more cool vintage teas. Well, some are vintage, but very American.
Very American. You know, freedom. Freedom is not free.
Wow.
But yeah, it's a selection of teas here. Heineken, just general sports ones, beer ones. Minnie Mouse one was cool there. Seeing if this was another single stitch, it wasn't. But it's interesting to have a look through. And the prints are cool. The art is cool on a lot of these teas. And if they were at home in a charity shop, I think we'd buy them. But we're just trying to be a bit more picky.
Okay, I just found this really nice Adidas touchdown American football bag. Definitely vintage. The old Adidas West Germany tag. Zips are a little bit gone. That is nice. Yeah, John wants $2.50, which is about £6. Yeah, easy sell of like 20. Well, at least £20, but £30, maybe £40. It's a nice bag. Lots and lots to look at. Currently riding around on this little pink whip. I didn't get to choose the colour. International studies. What's the other one you just found? Suits you.
What do you think, Ram?
What do you reckon?
What do you think?
Cheeky.
Ta. How much are they?
Say them which. I can ask. Ta. You gotta let go. Ram.
Hello, 250
250, cup and cup. So about £6.
Quite like that.
Yeah, you like that? It's gone from thrifting to buying Bible Club jumpers. No, we're not. Thrifting to sell to possibly thrifting to for ourselves. But as I said before, the prices aren't bottom dollar dirt cheap. So for example, there's some bags on the wall which are priced at about $6.50 for one there. For example, that green one there, which are similar to the bags we get from the pool that we sell for Group 1, Group 1. And we might get £20–25, and out here $6.50 is about.
The Mickey Mouse bags.
The Mickey Mouse bag is cool. Raymond wants some food. Mickey Mouse bag there. Also the American bag there is cool. But yeah, $6.50. You know, 400 is £10. What? £15 or so. So you know, they're appealing to a tourist market. What is it, Ram? Are you picking them?
You do a Ricky Lee, really?
It's more of a. Sweating, proper hot. So I come here this morning when it was just me, and that NASCAR jacket I showed, which was $1,200, so it's about £30. We come back to this afternoon, and it has sold. So yeah, I think it was a good jacket. That was, I think, probably £100 jacket. I don't know. I've never bought NASCAR like heavyweight sort of American jackets before. Tom's found Save Me, Chiang Mai, Thailand, Turtle, Save the Turtles, and a Quicksilver back print tie-dye. Couple of t-shirts. The Thailand one was on your 100 rail, but would you do 250 for both of them?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Okay. Curb and curb. What one? Oh yeah, that was cool. Shall I look at it? And how much would that one be? Just a single.
I can do 150.
150. What was you on? 250.
So 400.
400. Make it 350 total.
250. Okay.
Yeah? Alright, cup and crab.
Coming up in next week's episode of Thrifting Asia, we have the biggest thrift pile. It's like a massive death pile. You're going to be... Oh, I'm so excited for you to see next week's episode.
Do not miss out.
Do not miss. If you enjoyed this video today, please smash a huge thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next week for more thrifting.